You can call it that. Nostalgic, on one hand. On the other, oh god. Anywho, I think the title says it all, but this game is fabulous. I put about 15 hours into it. I can say I don't game the way I used to. This is kind of loud in my head. I don't game the way I used to, so spending, like, 6+ hours in a single title is unusual for me. I have played this game for the day I got it. I stayed up, like, literally all night. The sun rose, and I was like, shit. I got to go. I'm going to start a new file. As you'll see, I've completed most things up here, and it'll be a little overwhelming, but I will switch to my main file afterwards. I've unlocked a number of skins. You don't start with all these. They're usually locked, but just by doing like in-game challenges, you can get more looks and customize them. It doesn't have the one I liked, but I'll go by Dr. Horse, because it's a fabulous main. Just fabulous. I'm very much a fan of games that let you automate tasks, like you start off doing them yourself and then slowly work your way into the game being able to run without you. It's just fascinating to me. There's something soothing about it. And you can tell a lot of love was put into this title. Also, I love all cute things, and this is adorable. So this is your starting island. You'll see there's a person over yonder. And good lord, I feel slow. I've forgotten how long this takes. You've got your trusty dusty little laser here, which is used to break down resources. You do also unlock a gun later, although combat is not the focus. Talk to this survivor, this other Crashlander. How do you do? This is Camilla. The landing looks pretty bad, Camilla. I also really like the music. Imagine how many light years away is the closest hospital. Alright, so now that she's abandoned this pod, it is forfeit. It is mine. So you start at level 1, you start at day 0, and you slowly work your way up. I think I'm almost day 100 or something on my other file, and I know I'm in the 40s level-wise. As you can see, there are, well, you can't there, but there's 13 total islands to unlock, 36 skills to unlock, 37 research tree, which are the stuff you can build here. You can also improve your character through leveling up, improve your equipment once you meet the right people. It's a good time. So we'll start small by making some furnaces. Need some stone. I'm also... How long is one day-night cycle? That's a good question. If you look over to the top left, you'll see that I'm almost halfway through the day. That reddish line is marking the time. It doesn't feel like that long, but who knows? I really lose track. As you'll see, my experience bar is going up as I continue to build. I'm gonna need an oxygenator, so I have oxygen here. These little bubbles are water, which you load into the oxygenator. You'll also see that my inventory, once I start playing that other file, is a lot bigger, so I won't have to struggle through just six little tabs. Sad, sad. You'll also notice that when I picked up new stuff, that the bar to the left there, which has all of the things I can build, did expand a bit. So as you continue to research more items, you'll be able to build bigger and better things until you make your perfect little conveyor belt. I need 12 of these, which requires this furnace. You choose a recipe, I need modular bricks, and then you load it up. I need another furnace, because the modular bricks require charcoal. Charcoal needs wood, which means I have to harvest the wood, and it's just a whole... That's one of the reasons I like this game. They soothe my ADD. Like, I'm constantly having to do something. There's never a moment where I'm standing there and being like, huh, what should I do next? It's like, well, I gotta do this, and to be able to do this, I have to do that. Let me know if the music's too loud. It's kind of loud in my head, but I know I turned the TV up some. For this one, I'm going to need charcoal. So you load it up with wood, it will make the charcoal, spit it out. Then I can load this up and get more modular bricks. I didn't get quite enough from breaking down both of our ships there. Very sci-fi. I played Forager, which is similar to this. It's a little more simplified in that this you can actually go out into space and secondary locations. Forager takes place all in like the same little area of interconnected islands, but they're the same general premise in which you start out with nothing and you build your way into a whole conveyor belt of convenience for yourself. Alright, so I have 1 charcoal, which is enough to get 1 modular brick. And I need how many? 12. I also I wish all games with crafting did this. You can actually pin your crafting targets up at the top, so you're not going to forget, because I am frequently forgetting things. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish this within the next week or so, work allowing. I really enjoy it. We're about to hit on to our first day. It's day 0. Gotta make sure I keep an eye on my oxygen, because you can just suffocate. Right? I was telling Nico, I'm like, why don't all games do this? Every single game. Because otherwise I'm fumbling through day 1. I'm fumbling through the menu each time, being like, what did I need? What was it? Alright, so I have enough for the research center, which I will set up right here next to my oxygen. You can another thing that I liked, you can freely remove buildings, or rather move them around once you have the ability to do so. I think, again, all crafting games require that, especially if you're setting up tables, and maybe it wasn't the best setup when you first started, but it was whatever setup you could afford. You can just disassemble at will here. You'll also notice that the panels on the left are lighting up once I have enough resources on me to actually build something, so that is also helpful, just in case you're ever wondering. I keep trying to jump, and I can't yet. Oh, going backwards is so hard. Okay, so that will make Piggy! That will make enough blocks sooner than later. I'm already out of space in my inventory. I'm sure Nico would have something to say about that. Oh, he's got shit to say to me. Alright, and you'll see the little exclamation point over here indicating that yes indeed, you can now make iron and copper ingots. So that was quick, haven't even leveled up yet. Almost there though. As you build things it'll... Oh. Is everything revolving this, or do you move? I can't see the rest of that message, Grim. I'll say move. Yeah, you have to purchase the other islands. So this jetpack will allow me to jump to other islands, but first I've got to buy this radar for other biomes. So now we need to make some iron, which means you need another furnace. I need more stone, and I can jump now. Very, very small little jump, but it's good enough to clear the river between islands. I'll be able to show you the island interface just as soon as I unlock it. My tiny jetpack. Where am I going? This needs to go in here. Okay, so 1 more furnace. Level 2! I will make iron ingots, which means I need to wait on some more charcoal. I'm gonna go ahead and make another charcoal maker because charcoal powers all of your furnaces. So even in like the end game section where I'm at, I'm still churning out humongous amounts of charcoal. Very necessary thing. Okay, and I did level up, so we'll go over here to the skill tab. Oxygenator uses water more efficiently. Well, you can see there's different trees. Automation, which I usually go for first. Personal, which means your ability to survive here. I've actually never had to use any health packs or anything, but like I said, combat is not the main focus here. exploration, which is harvesting things more quickly, and then production here. So we'll do production. That way they're working faster. And then I will work on my collector bots, because those bots are a big part of automating and kind of taking a step back. Now, the AI is only as smart as it's programmed to be, so unfortunately, you can't remove yourself entirely from the equation, but you can remove yourself from a large part of it, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna make a second furnace right behind this one. Set it up for charcoal. Load it up. Alright, and that's making... Gotta watch my oxygen here. Of course I'd invest in the collect. Listen, I gotta get more stuff in here. The faster I can collect things, the more quickly I can expand to other islands. Alright, so as soon as this makes 1 iron ingot, we are good to go. Should probably get more iron. And of course these first steps are easy. It's like, oh, just make this 1 item. Other steps are like, oh, just make 5 of this item that take 20 minutes to make. You got this, don't worry. Oh. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, got my first iron ingot, and now I can research. Alright, then we're going to need to make deposits and automation. So yep, definitely gonna need more iron bars. Throw these in here. You can just hit square as you're passing them to add whatever items that you have to the recipe, or you can actually open up the interface and select everything you have. It's a little quicker to, if you have a lot of items going into a table, to just open it up. Alright, so now I can make a radar. 3 of them, okay. Working on it, working on it. Day 2. Yeah, time passes rather quickly. I mean, the day and night cycle doesn't really have a bearing. I think it's more just to give you a feeling of normalcy while you're here grinding away. Just my thought on it. I probably don't need more of these bricks for a little bit, the purple ones. Radar here, workbench here. Used to make important supplies. I can't make robots yet, so it makes no sense to place that yet. Definitely need these little bars for other things. I forgot how big of a delay there is on YouTube, though. On Twitch it was, like, instantaneous. I guess that's the one drawback. Because by the time you answer, I'm like, huh? Oh, right. Almost to level 3. Or would it be 2? I guess you start at 1, right? Out of wood. Here you go. I'm not doing deposits yet. I would like to build that radar so I can see what I need to unlock other islands. And 13 doesn't seem like a very big number, but it's a good amount of space. Ah, grim. Technology. 3 steps forward, 9 steps back. I don't know, maybe there's a way to play with it. I guess we'll have to see. And by we, I mean I'm gonna have Nico look at it. I'm very tired of dealing with this. I need 1 more ingot to be able to build my radar. There it is. Alrighty. Gonna place this over here. And here you can see the other islands. Well, for now, there's a total of 13 and you can just get to these. Closest one's gonna be this one. I need 1 more ingot. Which means I'm gonna need more charcoal. I might make another little charcoal bench here. Although I should prepare to make more copper. Or make some copper, I should say. I also like how neat you can make everything. It's soothing. There, now I have twice the different islands have different resources. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And different dangers. And what. Like this pig that will eat literally anything and just poop. Eats the resources that you're working hard for some reason. Get out of here. You also eventually get your own home that you can decorate and whatnot. It's a good time. Like, I played the demo before it released on Steam, and they just gave you a little taste of like this first island and a couple of other islands that were made just for that demo. So when I saw the full thing releasing and they're like, yeah, you can colonize this space and have your own things. Like, ooh, right up my alley. Alley. I don't need those. Here you go. Okay, so now I can unlock you. What? You trying to say something? They're beautiful, Grim, with all 6 of their eyes. So this island gives you some copper. It's not the main source, but copper is copper. You'll also notice that my oxygen is draining rather rapidly. That will not be a problem later, but for now, it's something to worry about while you're walking about. Whoa. No one out here to drive, just no one. Whale, hello there. My landing was terrible. Hello, Armando. I do. ASAP. I'll be there. Alright, so let's make a bot. Personal bot link. Cool. Running out of oxygen. What? Oh, I leveled up. Let's go up here. Alright, so collector bots. Yes. And then need to actually be able to make said bots. Alright. Then I'll need to make that table. Which one? This one. Bench. And also a base for the robots. So I need 2 more bars, which I have. Don't need that. I will need here. And then I'm going to set up a copper workstation. If I can figure out where the hell I'm going. Okay. Copper. Check. Check. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go back for more copper ore, load these up. Probably going to need some more charcoal. Always, always. I can make the workbench now too. Take that, thank you. Just go around robbing wildlife, it's my thing. Okay, so the workbench, gonna put it right next to the rest of my base stuff. And for the collector bot, I just need one of those. Cool. Just picked up poop. I will say another amazing thing is, normally this allows you to automatically gather, but you can turn it off and on once you get to a certain level. There, it's connected to me, and he will follow me and harvest with me, making my job a little easier. Twice the power, haha! He also adds 1 whole slot to my inventory, which is already a hashtag struggle. You notice it is a lot faster to harvest with a helper. And will be once I go visit Armando and get this beam upgraded. Yeah, they come in a couple of different shapes and have different things that they do, so I'll be building a set of them eventually. Oh, wrong one. I hit repeat rather than... there we go. Alright, so I've got 2 copper bars. Should be able to unlock another island. Alright, and that's the main island where everyone happens to crash land. I've leveled up again. Oxygenator. I'm going to need more oxygen, so using my resources more efficiently is going to be a thing I need to do. I gotta take this from you, buddy. Alright, well, those are making... Gonna go ahead and break this down so I can get some more blocks. See, there's also bees on this island. Those make nutritious eggs, which you can then turn into health packs for yourself, and they're also used for farming. So yes, there's farming. There's a whole lot of moving parts to this game. Love it. Alright. I can make deposits to store objects, which means I can set that up. I can have a robot collect, and then I can leave this island for a little bit while it fills up. Probably gonna have them harvest trees, that way I can keep this charcoal chain running. I could leave my buddy here. I don't need him per se at the moment, but I'll just make another one. Alright, so to automate, you just add a robot. It's pretty simple. And you tell it where to place its gathered goods, and it goes. You can upgrade the robot so that they'll harvest faster, move faster, etc. Fills up. Need more copper ore. And I'll probably make one more bot to collect iron for now. Yep, everything's pretty streamlined for the user. It's not like Autonauts. I'll have to show you that one day. That's a game about automation that might be a small nightmare if you don't have any sort of like experience with programming. Very steep learning curve. Still fun, but very steep learning curve. Alright, let me make sure he's going to the correct area. Okay. And in the next part of the tree, I'll be able to make robots that actually gather up the resources and deliver them to where they need to go. So that's what we're going to aim for. Alright, so we'll leave them alone for a bit and head over here to where there's a small civilization building. Gathering. And of course you have to rebuild society. Everyone wants my bricks. Sure, I'll get to it. She was from the prologue, so I thought that was pretty neat. And somehow she already has a home, even though no one else does. I'm not gonna help her just yet. I've gotta get bricks for these other guys. So you'll see they are slowly and surely piling up resources. It looks like I can unlock more land as well. It's not customizable, you just rebuild what's supposed to be there, so yes and no. But I almost have enough of what they want from me, so I'll go ahead and finish that. Also need more oxygen. Well, there's not too much in terms of design in this game other than, like, setting up your island in the most convenient way possible. Your chain of islands, I should say, because you're going to have to move products between islands in order to assemble, because there's only so much land, and if you take up the land, then the resources can't respawn, so you also have to be mindful about how much space you're taking up, what it's dedicated to, and then you'll also have different resources you need, like electricity, so it's a lot of logistics, which I generally enjoy. Don't need that. I'll take back all the copper I can. You'll notice that copper and iron are currently very limited, but once I unlock the rock island, then there'll be a lot more readily available. Ugh. Again, it'd be so nice if I could turn off auto pickup, but not until I unlock it. Very convenient thing. Okay, I have enough of that. Put all the wood in here. Give you some iron. Oh, he's got 50 wood so far. Good job. Alright. You have 20. It's okay, I suppose. Alright, I've got enough to fix both their homes. And then to figure out the automation after. So then I can start upgrading my tools. These are cute though. Ta-da! Now Grandma's got a place to work. Alright. For you, Armando. Oh, did I not have 40? Oh, dang it. I need 20 for both. Okay. Throw a couple more stones into that brick maker. Those you can't pin, like the requests you receive from other people. Not that you receive them often, so I see why they didn't even think to do that. But the NPCs will have an exclamation point over their head when you have enough of something for them, or in order to finish a quest or to get something crafted. Okay, so let's automate some more. Next I'll get the energy rifle, although maybe not. I might head for farming next, because that allows me to harvest better. Alright, I can make a logistic bot already. Ba-bum. And then what these little guys do is whatever you need. So it'll bring water over for the oxygenator, assuming it can reach water. It can't harvest from plants, but if it's already on the ground or in a receptacle, then it'll bring it to it. So I'll keep everything checked, and then I'm going to make a place for water so I can store some and have him just refill it for me. I can stop having to rush back here. And he'll also... Oh, I made 100 of those already. He'll also bring wood over to the charcoal and whatnot. The one drawback of these is they will not continuously add ingredients. Like, until this gets very low, he will not add wood to it. So that's kind of aggravating, because you could have an entire stack of 4 stacks of wood in here, and this'll have, like, won't be full, but since this needs exactly 3 twigs to operate, it'll bring exactly 3 twigs over. So I wish they had made them a little smarter, but like I said, you can't fully automate, you just have to somewhat automate. And check on it every now and then to make sure there's no kinks in the chain, otherwise you'll come back to nothing moving at all. Alright, I have enough for Armando. Ta-da! So he currently sounds like an oversight, but nothing too big. Yeah, it's a minor annoyance at best. Alright, so this will increase my extractor's efficiency? Heck yes, 2 more. And I'm about to level up as well, so we should start thinking about this. But as you can see, he's very slowly moving things into the this I'm going to turn off. You can also say, like, tell a bot not to use a station, just in case you don't want to be... Because if I came back, I'd be overrun with these modular bricks, and I won't need them for the whole time I'm here, just for this initial... Alright, so that's a new area. And I'm going to add an extra bot. That way I can be more efficient. Oh, it looks like the island's moved, because on my other file, the rock island is actually the one on top. So that's a slight amount of procedural generation. You notice a trend of people crash landing in what looks like, capsule corp pods. Nice, so Sasha here is fabulous, and she allows you to customize your look, so I won't have to be a horse anymore. This is just the general theme of any video game where you're the protagonist. I think I'll have some favors to ask before I can do anything for you. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up a little station over here with robots. That way we can start... I guess keep things fresh in case you want to start over. I could see where I'd want to start over and kind of manage better, but it's a daunting task considering. We'll see. Gatherers. I'm gonna make myself a guard bot, that way I can let this guy go to work over there. Bots fortunately don't need any oxygen, so you can just set them up and let them go. I will need a deposit area. I'm just gonna turn the music down. I was gonna shift my mic, but then I was like, that might be loud. Yeah, the music gets a little loud sometimes, that's why I asked about it. It's just that one portion of it, too. The kinda distracting trumpet sounding part. Alright, so he'll deposit there. I need another one to make some iron. I have another one to make some iron. Here, give me that. Oh, I can't pick them up because I have too much in my inventory. There we go. Come here. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It'll occasionally scare me and do that. Oh, oxygen. Okay. Yeah, so when Nico first saw me play this, she was like, oh my god, you're gonna die! I'm like, it's fine, it's not that big of a deal. I don't have a spot for you to collect to. They can bring just to the base station here, but that gets really messy really quickly. Okay, so now I have an entire supply line for my thingamajigs. Ores and things. Alright. So that's still good to go. Sasha's probably going to need the same thing they did, so 20 of these modular bricks and 2 of these iron, which I already have. I had already destroyed her thingamajig, so that's fine. Alright, I can add another bot here, and I'll have him gather up water. And just put it right next to the correct receptacle. If you tell them what to bring here, if it's on the floor and they see it, they will bring it to where it needs to go. So they're pretty neat. Right, make a little bit of space. And then send you out for water. Deliver to here. So as you can see, everything is good in this hood. Oh, I used all the modular bricks, just kidding. I need charcoal. Go. Wait for that to happen. Now, if you look here in logistics, this little doodad transporter arm carries items from one island to another, and later you get drones that will actually... It's this one, cool. Drones that will actually fly them across, so your process isn't limited to just one island, like one island adjacent to each other. It'll just kind of go over. Okay. Once those bricks are done, I can build Sasha's station. Then I'm gonna work on them bringing over the ore here. I'll need 2 of those arms, because the arm can only transfer one kind of material across the way. This is for steel. I can't make steel as of yet. I just realized that. So I'm going to need this, mass production. It's 15 of each. Alright, that's not too bad. Yep, each island introduces a new material for you to craft with. So as you get progressively more advanced, you'll be making like supercomputers and whatnot, then you'll continue to need more items. They each have their own climate too, which is kind of cool. So you'll see a lot of that once I swap over. I just want to get this set up. Alright, Amelia, you're the last one. What's up? Right, so I was trying to upgrade my stuff too. Well, berries, that's easy. Oh yeah, otherwise you couldn't set up a full chain of things, because you need products from other islands to be able to complete recipes. So if they could only stay on one island, then there would be no way to get everything into one place. Kind of deal. I need more berries, and that pig keeps taking them. Maybe I should make the gun. I need 1 more for the gun. Is it the best use of my time, though? I mean, her stew recipe has nothing to do with anything. Don't let her tell you otherwise. I have no inventory space. What I should do... Let's make another thing here and unload, because why am I carrying this around? Okay. Especially since I've got to pick up other stuff. And you'll notice this is just chugging along quietly. Not really needing me to put in any input. If you want it to run at maximum efficiency, then yes, you definitely have to keep an eye on them, but for now we're fine. I am going to make bins. Or actually, it would probably make more sense to just move these over to the other island rather than make more, huh? Because that is indeed where the materials are coming from. So I'm going to change priorities here. You are going to gather stone. Put them in this deposit. And then, once those are done producing, I'm just going to destroy them, and I'm going to make more on this other island. I'll also need a logistics bot, to carry them to where they need to go. And I'll need charcoal made as well. Now, it's easier to make charcoal on this island because of the abundance of trees, so I may run into having to carry charcoal over here anyway. You'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees on this whole island versus the smattering of trees down at the base. So either way, I'm probably gonna have to transfer materials from one place to another, but burn that bridge when we get to it. Because you always need more. Might as well. Pew pew, all sorts of things. And I'll make a logistics, yes. Cool. Pop him down on this island. Gather up some stones so I can make my furnaces. So he'll be carrying resources and general. Yes, I will definitely burn the bridge. I never crossed them. I know they say don't burn bridges, but who are they and why are they telling me how to live my life? Oh, I have a pew-pew. It's pretty weak, but, you know, it also takes a very long time to charge. Get out of here. If I take his bones, I can make a suit of armor. It's a great sentence. If I take his bones, just steadily take the bones of my enemies, and I'll be able to make armor. Well, they need to stay out of my business. Okay, stone. Gotta go on down here and make some... It's a pew-pew! Pew! That's not a gun. This is a gun. What am I doing? Production... 1 for iron, 1 for copper. You notice he immediately packs up some and brings them over to the correct place. Now, I just need charcoal. What do you want from me? What is this? Farming? I'm busy. Alright, so those will start producing a bit. I will probably require more charcoal. Just gonna go ahead and turn these off so he'll stop feeding them. Once it's done, it's done. This is going to be done anyway, so I'll take the charcoal from that, throw it over here. Change my whole face. Yeah, one less task on your to-do list is always good for me. So these are all the skins I've unlocked. Nope, okay, so they don't carry over. By completing different challenges, you get different looks. Where's the specky-haired one I got? There we go. I'll be this. Boop. And I will upgrade. Haha! It does take them a minute to upgrade your thing, so I'll check back. It does give you a little prompt on the screen once it's ready, fortunately. Otherwise I just go off and forget about it. I've done that, even with a reminder. Alright, I gotta kill more pigs so I can make armor. Pew pew! I don't want to shoot the bees. Oop. JK. Yeah, anything in your hand will automatically aim towards the nearest target, so unfortunately it's very easy to hit things you don't want to hit. That includes, like, buildings and whatnot. Yep. This makes me gain more experience, which is the smart thing to do. That way I'll level up more quickly. Anywho, I'm gonna pop out and show you the... You think that's a lot to do? I'm gonna show you the main file. Oh, 151 days, excuse me. I'm a bird for some reason. Okay, it just took a while. Now you'll notice that I have ninjas. That's because I have maxed out the speed of my little robots so that they are quite literally blurs as they do things. You'll also notice a lot more happening on these islands, and that I'm a lot faster and can jump further. It's just a good time. A better time. Let me change my face. Also got a lot more going on in the unlocks department. I've spent quite a bit of time in this. Oh god, that's frightening. It's not Sanic the Harknarg. I still got quite a few left though, as you can see. Quite a few. And I like games that give you incentive that doesn't necessarily have to be like a out-of-game trophy. If I can unlock something for my character, then I'm pretty happy about it. I'll be... This one's cute. You'll see, I don't know if you just saw that drone fly by, but these are the different islands. There's one covered in plants. There's this mysterious asterisk-looking thing. There's the ice planet. Island. You see all of the NPCs are gathered here now. There's also a museum. It wasn't open on the other save file, but if you produce things and place them here, it upgrades your health. You'll see I have a lot more health than I did on that other one. This is the rock island that you just saw a moment ago. It's now to the north. There's also some areas with like some crazy... I'm working currently on power plants, so kind of nuclear energy sort of deal. Just a lot going on. You'll also notice I'm not losing any oxygen. That's because you can set up an oxygen link that stems from your main island, but also spreads out to any island that you have a link set up on. So that's a lot less stressful than having to hold your breath for a while and go back. You can also leave the planet, which I thought was really neat. And again, not a feature that they had in the demo to show. It's basically a space mall and the music is amazing. I haven't unlocked all of the shops as of yet. Oh, there's stuff in here. What is this? Pearl. Huh. You can also go out into space. Take a walk around the asteroid field. In which you can just kind of float around and harvest from asteroids. Completely safe, I promise. It controls, as you would expect, very slippery because you are in space. Just kind of drifting. And of course with limited oxygen, there's also the hazard of running out. Not really a way around that one. And you take back resources so you can upgrade your space equipment and go even further. And I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get, like, some of the materials that I still have not yet uncovered in my main area. At least I'm hoping. Because I have all the islands. Space is my last frontier. Yeah, I'm on tier 2, so the tier 1 before I could only go so far and could only gather a little bit at a time. So progression in this game is definitely really good. It feels like you're getting something done, no matter how small a part it may be. I feel like Doc Ock. Also upgraded oxygen consumption, because before, felt like I was rushing back every 2 seconds with nothing. It's a little spooky. Okay. I don't know what that is. Looks like part of a meteorite, maybe? I haven't seen anything differently colored. Maybe I should go further out. Wow, this goes really far. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed that, the spacewalk thing. Once I saw it, I was like, well, I gotta get this now. Gotta get this and spend all of my time in it. Here we go. It really helps to, like, it's fun to come out here for a while and not have to hop around on islands and shuffle bots around, you know? It's a nice change of pace. They really knew what they were doing here. So you have the option, and in order to get more space-related things, you have to ship off some of the things that you've created, and they'll pay you in space credits, which then you use to invest into creating more shops out here, upgrading your ability to harvest out here, and also buying decorations for your home. Oh, I went right past my house without showing you. I'll go back down after this. About to run out of oxygen anyway. I guess there's no limit to how much you could tag onto you. That's kind of funny. I am my own meteorite, thank you. Asteroid. Ugh, almost. But I'm out of oxygen, so that's that. One more run. I gotta figure out what that other thing is. Oh yeah, these are here. I didn't notice that before. You'll also notice I have a lot more carrying capacity. Yaha! What do you want from me? I like the writing. The best prices, the best products, blah blah. You have no other option around anyway. Would you like a bag? Well, that was true before because I didn't have anything else set up here, but that's not true now. There are other places to purchase from. Give us your credits, we give you comfort. I've already bought the majority of the things here. How many rugs could you possibly need? I just noticed that says give gift. Is that what this pearl is? Can I... Who should I give it to? I wonder if I can give gifts to the NPCs down here. Like, hey, would you like a space pearl? Anywho, this is my house. It's small and only has that sad bed, but the decor is super cute and they come in different colors. So once I have everything unlocked, I'm definitely gonna go buck wild in here. Can I give them? Oh, I can. Huh. Who should I give this to? Oh, no options, so you're stuck with the... Yeah, well, that's space for you. It keeps cutting off your messages, Grim. Hold on, let me change the... overlay. Huh. I guess I can't. From here? Oh, I could just pull up the app. Oh, looks like Nico saw the fic. Grim. There we go. she's less upset than I thought she would be, which is disappointing, but whatever. I mean, oh great, I'm glad she's not upset.